Speaking of Monday Night Raw, every city we go to, every person in every building puts their hands up like this, and then they say, Yeet. Every celebrity that comes through the WWE, no matter their stature, no matter how long they've been famous for, no matter how many fans or followers they have, all they want to do is put their hands up like this and say, Yeet. This past weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium, there were 70,000 plus with their hands just like this, and then they would go, Yeet, to this man who punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania by winning the Men's Royal Rumble 2 days ago. Ladies and gentlemen, future Hall of Famer as a member of the Usos. What will his singles career look like? Well, vastly different now that he's won the Royal Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, with a rocket ship on his back, Jey Uso.
Hey.
What up, man?
What up, Pat? Hey, man, thanks for the introduction, Oos.
Yeah, no problem. You've earned it. You deserve it. I see you wearing that shirt, one of one, the Big Jim. Jimmy Uso presented to you alongside Jacob Fatu back in Gorilla immediately after the Rumble. Let's talk about it. How emotional were you? Was it in the ring? Was it when you got to the back? When did it really all settle in that you're now going to the main event of WrestleMania?
Man, it hasn't hit me yet hard at all because right now it feels like another day at the office. You know what I'm saying? We did a Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Got on the road. It was headed to Cleveland. You know, I'm just trying to mark the shows off right now with my son back here somewhere. You know,
baby Jace.
Yeah. Say what up. Yeah. We moving. It was emotional though when I seen my brothers waiting on me in the back, and I knew there was a camera right there. I wanted to cry right there when I was hugging them, but I was like, not right now, cuz not right now. We still working, but feels good, man. Feels good. It ain't hit me yet though. Oops.
Well, it should feel very good, and I want to let you know, me and Cole almost cried whenever it happened. It came out of nowhere, obviously. Incredible performance by you, knocking off John Cena. You did see him, and you knocked his ass out of the ring at the end there. When you're sitting in the ring and you hear 70,000 people go crazy at excitement, do you understand that all the hard work is paying off? And do you understand that this is a moment you've dreamed of? You said it's another day at the office, but it's been a long road to get to this point. Have you thought back on it at all? And how do you kind of feel? And what do you do next now heading into WrestleMania?
And yeah, I'm still at the drawing board, but I do appreciate all the love and all the text messages, all the thank yous. It was just a lot of love, man. A lot of people behind me. When I did push John out the ring, man. My first. I kept saying, S word. You know, I did it. And it didn't hit me until like this moment right here. And now John's in there with me, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Oh, my bad. I'm like, well, we about to go again. I'm like, I thought I pushed your ass out the ring already. But yeah, he's just giving respect right here. It was for sure.
Obviously, you've been around the business a long time. The bloodline, your family's been around the business a long time. Royal Rumble, winning it is historically significant for any situation. What have you heard from the family? What have you heard from Dad, maybe? What have you heard from everybody? And how have those messages been? Go ahead, Cole.
Jay, before you answer that, I don't know if Pops told you, but as soon as the Rumble was over, I was staying out at the airport, and I walked into the hotel, and your dad was there. And he was in the back, and they had a Rumble watch party. And you didn't, your dad had no idea what was going on. And he walked out, and he had these tears in his eyes, and he gave me this massive hug. That's Rikishi, of course, the Hall of Famer. And Keish said to me, he goes, he had no words for it. I mean, he was so incredibly proud of you. And as you know, he has been one of your biggest supporters through all of this and all the ups and downs in your career. And it was just an incredible moment for me to see him and see that emotion out of him when you had just won that match.
Yeah, man. My dad called right when I was in the locker room. He called Jace actually, and then Jace gave me the phone, and I had him on FaceTime, and I was back there with John, CM Punk. My brothers were there, so we did have a good talk, man. But I love my father. You know, he looks at me like, just like his son again, like rooting for me. It feels good. I like to keep because my dad knows everything in the business, man. So I'm not gonna tell him everything. I want to surprise him too. And he was, man. He was very excited, man. And shout out to my dad, man. I think I am though. Like I saw a picture today, like out of all my family, it's Rock, Roman, Yokozuna, and now I get to be a part of that group, man. So there's 4 of us, man. So I'm ready to rock with it, man. I'm just this Yeet train is just starting, bro. I'm going to WrestleMania, Oos. I'm gonna take one of these titles off one of these fools, regardless of who it is, because it's all business now, man. That's what I'm about, and I just want to show the world what something different. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. Come on, man. We can hold this for 10 minutes and they'll stay.
Yeah, they certainly will, which is a big part of the story, and I mentioned it during the introduction. Since I've been back, every arena we've gone into, and before I left, every arena we were in, and then internationally at France and all those other stops, every single person is pumped whenever you come into the building. There's there's an aura that radiates around you. Every celebrity that gets involved with the WWE wants to come out and yeet with you. And then there's some reaction on the internet of people being a little bit bummed out that you won the Rumble. Have you seen that? How do you feel about that? And how do you frame that in your mind?
That's them, Moose.
Yeah.
Like, that's them. That's your opinion, Moose. You don't strap my boots every week. You're not on the road like I am every week. Like you said earlier, I saw earlier, it was all the bumps, handshakes, all that side step that don't nobody see, all the early flights, rental cars. Man, I ain't pushing up and, we ain't traveling with security guards around me. I'm in the trenches like everybody else, man. I don't pay no mind to that, Luce. If anything, like I don't need none of that, Luce. I'ma just focus right here. It was tunnel vision. You either hop on the train or get off the train. But there's a lot of haters out there who's they talking because they can't walk it. So I'm just excited, bro. I'm all on the positive part. I've never thought I would be at this level, Pat. But now I'm here.
Hell yeah.
I'm here, and I got places to go to. Yeet.
And you've earned it too,
Yes.
Jay. I love hearing that.
Jay, listen, there's a lot of people in WWE that knew you were going to get to this point at some point in your career. I mean, I had the honor to call your very first match with your brother in WWE, and you know me, I've been along for the ride for so many years with you, and I think, when you broke out into your singles career and this whole thing, the whole story with the bloodline and Roman and you turning on Roman, that really changed something for you, and you truly became the main event Jey Uso, and I'm so proud of you.
Hell yeah, Jay. Hell
Thanks,
yeah,
Cole.
Jay.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, Cole, man, 3 times, man. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get that, bro. You could do the daps with me correctly, but why everybody else?
I don't know,
do the
because
daps
you and I
man?
got a rhythm, I guess. But
You do not have rhythm at all. Let's just make sure that is clear.
I do thank Jay for one thing. Even in the moment of you celebrating winning the biggest match of your career, you still took the time afterward in the ring with Pat, me, and Wade to yeet, and also teach me how to yeet properly.
There you go. Hey, I appreciate you doing that, Jay. Thank you.
Thanks. It was you over there doing jumping yeet. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, hitting that thing sideways, Jay. I mean, it is a whole new game. The entrance is obviously taking over the world. The Yeet movement has taken over the world. D-Butt has a question for you, Oos.
Yeah, Big Oos. Congratulations once again, man. It was dope seeing you in there, enjoying that with your son especially, man. But where did the Yeet originate? Like, where did that come up? Was it just part of how you were talking with somebody else, and then you just brought it to the stage and then transcended even the business at this point? Where did that originate?
Man, me, my brothers, Roman, always said it like it's just slang term, like yeah, like that. It was with EE, and we from the West too, so a bunch of my family say it's a West Coast slang too. Then it became Yeet with like the little memes or whatever, but that's how people originally think I got it from. But we've been on it, and then I had a press conference with Cody, man. Shout out to Cody Rose, man. He helped me put the Yeet on, because as soon as he started, he said it like 2 times, and then the next week I had a shirt, so I was like, cool, appreciate it. I'm about to rock with this, and I just then this came with it. Now the Yeet came with this, and I didn't never put 2 together. It just worked together. you know.
Yep.
And Pat, no. There's a certain point in the theme music where the beat, you said it on TV. She's like, "Hold up, Cole, you're doing it, so you got to wait for the beat to drop." I'm like, "Man, that's right, man. Come on, dog. Come on, wait. Okay, go."
Yeah, it is. And, it's fun watching arenas filled with people with rhythm and without it.
Sure.
Kind of catch on. But that is a moment of unity in every single city. I mean, it is.
You got to be there, Oos.
It is so cool. It is so cool to be a part of. When you're watching it TV, I couldn't fathom. But being in the middle of it, I black out in the middle of it. I'm having so much fun. I couldn't even imagine how you feel. Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, Jay, one of the things you do on a weekly basis is kind of come out from, the crowd, which has been really cool. You were with Travis Scott, and he was burning some sage, and you guys were walking down in the arena, and those environments are insane. We were there on Saturday, and when you came out, the pop was insane, and everyone was yeeting all over the place. But how are those kind of entrances different from the ones where you're coming from the stage? Is there ever a time where you're walking down and you're worried, maybe you might have to boot someone in the face because they get in your way? Or what's kind of the difference in that type of entrance?
Man, so the craziest part with the concourse entrance, I got to go up. I have time to go up through the concourse, but when I'm sitting there waiting for my music to hit, they're counting me down. Oosh, you got 1 minute. Oosh, you got 1 minute. So I'm sitting there waiting. And when I mean that's the craziest part of that entrance is when I'm sitting in the concourse with the people. I'm talking about before I even walk out, like sitting there waiting to go. That is crazy, man. And there was one moment where I was shooting the shot, shooting the shot to come out through the concourse, and the people weren't in the shot. So I switched cameras around to make it look like it was busy behind me, and the shot just came out right. I mean, they're producing too. Hey, I'm like, hey, yo, let's walk this way and then turn this way because the people's here. But now, when that shot came out, that was my first shot I did. Now it's every time, I want them. I want all the kids, bro. Give me all the kids, man. It's very fun, man. I got goosebumps thinking about it because I hope I get to do it tonight.
Yeah, I hope so too. And Cleveland needs it.
Yes, they do.
Cleveland needs to eat tonight. Yeah. Myles Garrett just requested a trade from the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland hasn't won anything along. Yeah, they need you. Hey, they need you tonight, Jay.
I got him. Yeah. I got him. I got you, Cleveland. I got you.
Okay. Put the company on the back and a city on the back tonight. Ty has a question for you, Jay.
Jay, being in the crowd and yeeting with 70,000+ strong was, it's something I'll remember for a long time. So congratulations, Oos. But just curious, like when you're in the ring for the Rumble, how do you not let the emotion of maybe like a previous rivalry or bad blood you have with other guys get in the way and kind of sidetrack you from what the ultimate goal is? We saw, everything with Roman and Seth and Punk, and it kind of ended up biting those guys in the ass. How do you put that stuff away and just focus on the task at hand?
Man, my strategy was like, if you pay attention to the Royal Rumble, I was kind of low and in the corner, man. I was wrapped around the bottom rope like an anaconda, like for half the time I was in there, man. Geez. I was just looking. Whoever came close to me, that's the next person who I got to get. Other than that, man, everybody was like in their feelings and stuff, man. I'm trying to. They won a couple Royal Rumbles and they won a couple championships, man. So I knew what I needed to do to put myself in a position, and then when it was go time, it was go time. That's when John Cena had to come see me, cuz.
Yeah, he did. John Cena looked good. Hey, he looked good, didn't he? I mean, you talking.
Man, he always looked good, man.
48.
Wow. Hey, it's Jay. What about what you were at the press conference, the post show? What about what John said? And you've known John a long time, like I have. I've never heard John in the mood that he was in that night, and he basically said, "I've done everything for this company for 25 years. It's time to put myself first. I think the best thing for business is for me to main event WrestleMania, for me to win my 17th title to set a record." And he said he's going to go to Elimination Chamber and win Elimination Chamber and main event WrestleMania alongside you in Toronto, 4 weeks, March 1st. And I think John believes that. I mean, to me, he's the greatest of all time. And I know that you have some feelings for John as well. So what did it feel like for you, Jay, to actually eliminate that legend?
Man, Cole, that man like raised me in the business. The old schedule was crazy, Cole. Like working 5 days out the week, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, go home Wednesday, repack Thursday, back out Friday. So we spent a lot of time with him. and he just taught us the game, man. And then when he comes back and he sees where me and my brother are, or how we transcended now, man, all he does is just say how proud he is of us, and like he loves us, man. And my family loves John too. John has been around my family for decades, man. So it's like full circles. When he came back in the ring and hugged me, man, I said what he told me, man. Like, I remember your first tour, like he was shooting on me. He's like, turn me around. He's like, look at these people, man. Like, when he starts pointing, he's like, look at them. This is all for you. It was congratulations, love you. And he let me have the ring, man. That's when I was like, well, there was just 29 people up in here, and that was just me.
Just you, Oos. Day one-ish. We're all proud of you. I think anybody associated with the WWE is incredibly proud of the work you've put in. They talk about being over. And for those that aren't in the wrestling business, being over is like being liked, being respected, being appreciated by the fans. To say you're over would be an understatement, and I can't wait to watch the people show you some love tonight. You've earned it all, brother. Enjoy it. I'll see you in Cleveland. So will Cole here in a matter of moments.
All right, man. Hey, man, if I come through the concourse, man, I'm hopping the barricade. I'm going to come dap y'all up. Now, come on, man. Give it to me.
Come on, Cole. Let's embarrass our families tonight
now
or our races.
Oh, Cole, you better get your yeet. You better get your
under
yeet
pressure,
down,
Jay,
too,
now.
man.
Hey, can you just, with Cole?
No, man, we're going to teach him. We got to teach him.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, tell Jace. Go ahead.
I was about to say because that last handshake with Quavo you did, I was like, oh, well, we got to
Quavo
teach
actually
him.
whispered to me and said it's the worst thing he's ever seen.
Yeah, worst shit of all time, I believe is the case. In the middle of the place going crazy. Tell Jace we said what's up, and congratulations yet again, man. You're going to WrestleMania.
Love, boss. Thank you, guys.
You too, ladies and gentlemen. Jey Uso. Yeah. It's just him, Oos.
Think about what he said. The four members of the Anoa'i family who have won the Royal Rumble: Yokozuna, The Rock, Roman Reigns, and now Jey Uso.
Yeah.
What company?